This is my audience. Hi guys, so this is my informative speech and I'm going to make sure that you guys know this is not especially my opinion, it's just an opinion thought by many people. So I don't know your background, I don't know anything, but I don't want anybody to take offense to this. So I'm going to be doing my speech on 9/11 and how many people think that it was an inside job. So 2,996 people died in the attacks. 2,700 people died at the two World Trade Centers. 189 people died in the Pentagon, and 44 people died in the plane crash in the field in Pennsylvania. And as I said, people believe this was an inside job. Actually, 1 in 7 Americans believe it was an inside job. First, I'm going to start off with the positives that came from it. It's a terrible thing, shouldn't have ever happened in my opinion, but there were some positives that came through with it. So, first one is, before the attack, everyone's opinions were split about whether we should send our troops overseas, and after the attack, everybody's opinions became more unified, and they thought more of President Bush, and they agreed with him more. And another thing that came through after the event was that patriotism grew. You could see everyone loved the country more, and yeah. Another good thing that happened from it was that an extreme amount of people joined the armed forces. In 2001, 74,577 people joined, and in 2002, 79,585 people joined. And the next thing that happened was a utilitarian approach to management. This is that the way we think is just the greater good for all people, and that's how the government started to think afterwards. So now I'm going to get into how people believe it was an inside job. So first we're going to talk about Building 7. It wasn't one of the two tall ones. It was one that collapsed later in the day, a few hours later. So it collapsed later, not during the two ones, as I said, but the people say that it was structurally compromised by the falling of the other buildings, but how does that really happen when it's blocks away? And another big thing that happened is that BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, announced that the building had fallen before it had actually fallen, 20 minutes beforehand. So was this just a communication error, or what went on here? So, and also another big thing is with Larry Silverstein. Larry Silverstein owns 7 World Trade Center buildings in New York, including buildings 1, 2, and 7, which were the 3 that fell. And on September 11, he usually had a business meeting in the top of the World Trade Center, but this time he had a medical appointment. And also, months before, he sought out an insurance plan which happened to include terrorism. He sought after $7.1 billion after the attack, and he ended up collecting $4.5 billion. So some differing opinions about it. Logic. I mean, why would they do this? There's no reason to. And I mean, would somebody really let 3,000 people die? And to make it actually happen the way it did, all perfectly as planned, a lot of people would need to be involved in it. So, and for my conclusion, I don't know, if 1 in 7 Americans believe that this happened. That means 4 of us in our classroom believe it happened. I don't know if this is true or not. But yeah, afterwards, I don't know. After the speech, I just want to make sure that you guys know this isn't my opinion, so don't judge me for it. Thank you.